The uMkhonto weSizwe party is marching to the union buildings this morning. The organization's deputy president, Dr. John Hlophe, will lead what they're calling a total shutdown march, whose aim is to demonstrate the MK party's support for KZN Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Kgatlhane. This follows the top cops' allegations that senior police officials, including Minister Senzo Mchunu, have corrupt dealings that compromise the work of the SABC. Nhlanhla Kgatlhane is part of our team watching this march, and he joins us now live. And Nhlanhla, it seems there's a bit of momentum building up there.
Yes, well, indeed, Ayanda, a different scene from the last time we spoke. We can see MK members, coming through to just, take part in this march to the Union Building. Like you alluded to, amongst the leaders of MK, who's just going to be part of this march is going to be the deputy president of the party. But with me here, I'm with the national spokesperson of MKP, who's just going to talk to us with regards to, their march today. Mr. Ndaro, thank you so much for your time. Talk to us about, today. You guys, amongst what you are calling for is for the president to step down. And, some South Africans always argue that, a lot of political parties always march on in this incident, but the decision has been taken by the country's number one.
Well, the last time we marched against the VAT, you saw what happened. So people must not underestimate uMkhonto weSizwe and the virtue that we're marching now. We said that we'll give the president 9 o'clock as a deadline because he violated the constitution by wanting to effectively appointing a person from outside of cabinet, which violates section 98 of the constitution and section 91.3, which then says that he should be identifying a cabinet minister within cabinet to preside over the police on a temporary basis, which he has done. So besides that, and trying to bring in a Professor Kachalia from a university to try and preside over this is incorrect and it's unconstitutional. So that's the first thing. What we're going to do, we've said that if he doesn't meet the deadline of resigning, as a constitutional delinquent, we have no option but to take this matter on an urgent basis to the Constitutional Court. Secondly, we're going to have a rolling mass action throughout the country as per section 17 of the Constitution, and they'll be peaceful. But we're going to demonstrate that we are not for this government. We are not for a president that is a constitutional delinquent that doesn't even understand and totally dislodged from the pulse of the people. The people on a daily basis are living with fear. South Africans are dying. 64 to 72 people on a daily basis are dying in this country. He wants us to go on a commission of inquiry that's going to be presided over by judges. The same judiciary that Mkhwanazi has said is implicated and complicit. Yes, there's an ad hoc committee, but what we're calling for is that even in that ad hoc committee, Mkhwanazi stated that there are parliamentarians that are also implicated and complicit in this. So we're calling on Mkhwanazi and the police to go and arrest them to ensure that we clean up the system, so that when we even have some sort of ad hoc committee even in parliament, we must know exactly who those people are. So we're calling upon the police to arrest. The other one is we've said that the rolling mass action, and of course in Parliament we're going to call, as per section 102 of the Constitution, table a motion of no confidence against the president. So that's the program, and that's what we're going to be doing nationally. We're going to act. Our lawyers, as we speak, have drafted the papers and we'll be submitting them accordingly.
All names were not said by Mkhwanazi. One would think that maybe MK would appreciate this inquiry in terms of mentioning everybody who would probably be implicated that might be probably forgotten. I also want you to touch on the issue of the national dialogue. I know you guys are against it, an inquiry. It seems like you don't want anything to do with the decision that's taken by this government.
The national dialogue of elites. Who from the township is there? Who's going to really talk for South Africans in that national dialogue? Because you've got nothing else than elitists there who are friends of Ramaphosa, who are there to stroke his ego. We're not here to stroke egos. People are hungry. People are jobless. People don't have health care. Those are the people that should be forming what you call a national dialogue. We should be talking about a people's dialogue. And this is what we're actually thinking about setting up as uMkhonto weSizwe, the people's dialogue, where we're going to have real people on the ground speaking their issues, and then we deal with them and represent them as the official opposition party in Parliament, but more so as the incoming government, because this GNU will not last any longer. We can tell you now we're the incoming government, and we are going to be the true people who are going to represent the true people's dialogue, and as uMkhonto weSizwe.
Well, that was the spokesperson there of uMkhonto weSizwe, talking about what's going to be happening today, saying that they are also even, contemplating an initiative as a party, as the opposition, of, coming up with the people's dialogue, where ordinary people will take part in it. Also, you heard him saying that they want arrest to be taken place, saying that there's no need for this inquiry to take place.